No person is even safe in Nigeria now, whether rich or poor. The chief medical director was kidnapped at Ramat Park, and 2 of his aides, policemen, were killed, and the man was taken away. So nobody is safe.
What was once considered a distant security challenge in the north has now become a frightening reality for many residents of Edo State, as cases of kidnapping continue to spread across communities, leaving families devastated and residents living in fear. From Ring Road and Ramat Park Axis down to communities on the outskirts of Benin City, reports of kidnapping and multi-million naira ransom payments have now become increasingly common, raising concerns over the safety of lives and property in the state. Many residents who spoke to Splendid TV News say they no longer feel safe carrying out their daily activities, as traders, commuters and farmers now move about with growing anxiety, fearing that they could become the next victim.
What we need is company, this Okbeboro, make it help us for this insecurity. We need this security. Our children, they don't feel happy again. Even we will be father. We dey fear to send our children go school now. I beg, you give me money, not be problem. But my children, their life not safe. I beg. I want beg Okbeboro, make it help us.
I dey fear to travel because of the kidnapping. Most of the road they bad. That area went bad, and they almost they stop. And all those Fulani people. I'm a trailer driver. Most of the time for express, they use cow enter road. When you slow down, they don't hold you.
Because the way it is now, government is not trying. Government is not doing anything. Because in any other country like in Europe, we cannot see this kind of thing. Even if it happen, that would trace it and get the person. But for here, I don't know why it is like that. Like my village where I come from now, they can no longer farming, they can no longer do anything because of how it is. You go to a farm that will kidnap you. Last week in my village, they kidnapped two persons. Something that they have not released them because the ransom they are looking for is very high. So it's not Nigeria, in fact. God will help us.
We are not safe in Nigeria, that is the truth. We are not safe. We are living by His grace. The government of Nigeria has failed totally. That is the truth. Foodstuffs are expensive because of kidnapping. Yam, okra, vegetable, all those. They are because of kidnapping. You don't get them. Because people go to their farm and they expect kidnap them. Terrorism, everything. You can't get those things again in Nigeria.
I would say this government has not done anything security-wise. If I left to me, I would even say Mr. President, the governor and the local commission, they should not be receiving security vote again because they are not using their money. Imagine what happened at Oyo. If Makinde was proactive, it should have known that thing, that all these so-called Fulani, they are going around the country. They say they want to take over the country, so they are going from state to state. Okay, I'm sure a week before that incident, something reported that in Ondo State, they caught a truck, this Dangote truck. What did they have inside? Armed men with AK-47. And if they have not caught that truck, okay, how many trucks do you know have passed that place that they didn't see? So I'm sure that's what they do in other states. All the other states, they just go to the bush. Once they get to the forest, they will just come down. And that place they are taken over. So the governors, they should remove their security vote because they are not using the money.
Farmers find it difficult to go to the farm because right there in the farm, they are not safe. And that is, in fact, one of the causes of rising prices of foodstuff. Because farmers are no longer go to the farm for fear of being kidnapped. And I have seen so many people like that be kidnapped on their farm part. So, and if you go to, and in fact, the insecurity used to be mostly in the north, but right now it has come down to the south. And we know what is happening to your state now, where teachers and pupils are being kidnapped.
Nobody feels safe in the country anymore. We expect the government to do more, but government seems to be failing at the moment. So it's like government does not even exist. I think government should do better.
Amid the growing concerns, residents are now calling on Governor Monday Okpebholo and security agencies to sit up and intensify efforts to tackle the menace. They are advocating increased security presence in vulnerable areas, deployment of surveillance technology, and the activation of state policing and forest guard operations to flush out criminal elements in the state.
But the only thing I see there that can actually stop this issue of insecurity is if the government is sincere to implement this state police that they said that is with the legislative. So if that one can actually come on board, at least this issue of insecurity will become things of the past.
When they happen, so Now only the federal government fit stop am. You understand me, so? Let them do well. When they do well, I hope that the kidnapping will stop.
Recruitment of police by state governors. So I know the National Assembly has tried recently to debate on that issue on the state police, and I'm sure they will approve it. State police, very important. So if states are allowed to recruit their policemen, you see that crime rate will reduce.
Even if you put police or soldier, make it employ this all this vigilante where they carry the pursue people for ring road. Make carry them face it bush. Make they go fight these people for us. They get power to fight, not be to pursue boss. Make it leave boss matter for who get the national what they call them. Make it face this Boko Haram whatever.
For many residents, the message is simple. The time for decisive action is now, as they urge authorities to restore confidence and make Edo safe once again. From Benin, Blessing Imagbenikao, reporting for Plenty TV News.